challenge that we have in our world of transportation, especially striving to get to zero fatalities and serious injuries that occur, is we have to retrofit our roads. We took out sidewalks and we took out bikeways and we just designed it around the car. So now we're going in and under complete streets, we're focused in on putting back in those sidewalks and putting back in those bike lanes and making sure that we're designing them so they're safe.
If you don't have safe streets, safe abilities for pedestrians and cyclists to get around, you're a town that people don't really need to be visiting that much. And Nashville is certainly not that town.
Taking 15 schools that are focused on our high injury networks, we're going to define where the school zone starts, we're going to define where the school zone ends, we're going to improve the crossing so it's very, very visible. We're going to actually create steps to slow people down as they approach the school zone. We're going to start in June, and our goal is to have all 15 done by the time schools open back up at the end of August.
Many of my students live, for example, on Nolensville, and so we want to make sure that our students can safely walk to the bus stops and be able to access public transportation so that they can make it to class on time.
We know that Nolensville is one of our leading high riderships in our transit operations. So how do we build in bus stops and how do we build in bus-only lanes? We really want to get to every school, whether it's on the high injury network or it's in the local neighborhoods. We should all be driving at 15 miles per hour or less through a school zone. Respect the school zone, respect the crossing guards, and let's just all be safe.
Vision Zero and every other effort that the city and the cities around put together are very helpful because I believe that this starts with education.
Nashville's in a cool space. I love the growth in the city, but we're also in a weird space where transportation is changing super fast. The mayor is at work trying to figure out a new transportation system, but in the meantime, I love the guys and girls that I ride with. We want to be safe, we want to get back home to our people. If you see me, if you see a bike on the road, just take your time. Just take your time.
It can be up to Metro to do some traffic calming measures, especially at high trafficked pedestrian crosswalks and walkways and red lights. But it's also up to us.
We want to have fun with the growth of Nashville, and we want to be able to share the road with everybody else who has cars. So help keep us safe, Nashville.
Our mayor, our council, and our department are working really hard to get to zero fatalities and serious injuries through Vision Zero. But it's all our job. Every single one of us have a responsibility of making sure that we are driving safely. When you get behind the wheel of a car, think of it as a 4,000-ton killing machine. And the most vulnerable users out there are the pedestrians and the bicyclists. It's really important that we all take care of each other, that we look out for each other, that we be there for each other. I want to make sure everyone gets home. I want to make sure that you never ever have to say goodbye to a family member, your brother, your sister, your cousin, mother, dad, child. I want, and I know you do too, want to make sure that we all get home safe. So we're all in this together. Let's all get to Vision Zero prior to 2050. Let's all make sure we're safe.